Hi guys, hi guys, hi guys, hi guys. Welcome back to my live, guys. Oh my goodness, guys. How are you today, guys? How are you? Let me know in the comments how you are. Come on. Oh, how you are. How are you guys? Oh boy. Let's just wait for some people to join and then we can start this fun trivia. So today's life is just about having fun, trivia, and makeup. So I'm gonna be doing my makeup while you guys watch, and then we'll be doing some fun trivia. I hope you guys are ready to answer away. I hope you're ready to answer away. So let's see. So as usual, we'll start in our prep, and to start the prep, I'm using my face mister from Amari Code. I don't know. Can you see the name? Can you? Oh yeah. So I'm just going to put this on and let it sit for a while. Do you see? Okay, so this is just water that is in here. So, jeez, guys, I'm so sorry. So, this is just getting, yeah, okay. She is ready. So, like I was saying, this is just water. So, you know what mist is, right? So, I'm just misting the face just to give my face a little bit of hydration. And then I will go ahead and apply the first thing, which is my toner. How are you guys? Hi Lexi, how are you? Welcome to my live. Hi Pascal, welcome, welcome, welcome. Where are you guys watching from? Let me know where you're watching from. I am making this video live from Canada. TN? What's TN? Sorry, I don't know what that is. Tennessee. Oh, nice. Shout out to Lexi. You are the first person watching from Tennessee. So shout out to you, Lexi. Thanks for being here. Okay. Now that that's done, Pascal, where are you from? Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? So the first thing I like to use is my toner, and I'm using this one from St. Ives brand. So I'm just going to be using a cotton pad to apply it. So you always want to make sure that your face is washed and clean. And to clean your face properly, you can use a cleansing balm or you can wash with a good cleanser or just your face soap and water if you don't have any cleanser. So always make sure that your makeup is being applied on a clean face. Oh, thank you, Pascal. Okay. So now when I'm done toning, I'm going to let it dry completely and then I will go ahead and blow this down just to speed up the drying process. You don't want to wait here forever. So today I'm really fired up for this trivia because yesterday's trivia was so exciting. It was so fun. So I'm hoping that today will be even better. Oh, okay. Slow down, Pascal. But thank you, thank you. So I'm using a serum, and this is from the Beauty of Johnson brand. So I just like to apply it like so. Aw, hi Nisha. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome from Pakistan. Hi, Daniel. Welcome, guys. Shout out to you, Nisha. Shout out to you, Daniel. Thanks for being on my live. So I'm using that to just give my face a little bit of moisture. And I like to use my hands. You can also use a brush. So this is very important, especially if you have like dry skin. I would advise that you use. Hi Kodak. Oh, thank you Kodak. Welcome. Where are you watching from? So I like to make sure that my face is very hydrated just because it really lets the moisture soak into the skin, and then your makeup will come out looking very soft, looking skin like. Hi Chico. Guys, please let's be respectful. No swearing. Please try to be nice here, okay? Thank you guys. Yes, Kodak, please no swearing on my life. Thank you. Thank you. Chicos, please be respectful, okay? And thank you. Guys, you know what? Anyone who tries to be disrespectful, pay them no attention, okay? Thank you. So I'm just going to let this dry again. Okay. So while this is drying off, I'm going to show you guys the first three things that I used was a mister. This is from a brand called Omari Code. Then I went in with a toner. This is from the St. Ives brand. Then I went ahead to use my serum. This is from the Beauty of Johnson brand. And then I'm going to be using a moisturizer. This also adds to the moisture. For me, I like my skin very, very hydrating. Hydrated, not hydrating. Very hydrated when I apply my makeup. So I'm using the e.l.f. brand. This you can find in Walmart. This you can find at the dollar store. This you can find in Walmart as well. So, and I'm just using my hand as always. And then I'm just applying. Guys, what do you think today's trivia is about? Just hint me in the comments. What do you think today's trivia is about? Oh, hi Catalina. Welcome to my life. I have a braider here who does my hair. So if you would like to, I don't know, are you in Sudbury? Because I'm in Sudbury, so she's in Sudbury. Okay. Okay. So I'm just blowing this down. So some people have asked about my braider, so I have gotten her permission. So I'm gonna share her Instagram. So if you're interested in like the braids, you can go to her Instagram and look her up, right? And see some things that she has done. So well, sadly I can't do my own hair myself. I mean I can only do like cornrows, yeah, but then I can't really do something fancy like this. So it's not easy to do braids. Let me just put it out there. It's not easy, right? So I really admire people who can get braids done because it is a lot of work. So and you have to really love braiding to do braiding because it is not easy. It's pretty tough. Okay, so now this is dry. I'm going to be using my Milk Hydro Grip primer on my skin. And this, I'm just applying as so. So the Hydro Grip is a very moisturizing primer. That is why I like it. So I like to make sure that I get it everywhere, especially the part of my skin that tends to be oily, which is my T-zone. Now I'm going to blow it down as well. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Da-da-da-da-da-da. By the way, if you see me for the first time, my name is Jenna and I am a makeup artist based in Canada. So, hello to you. Okay, so I'm seeing that this is almost dry. So make sure that it's very dry before you go ahead and do any application. You want it super dry. As you can see, it's sticky. It's pretty sticky. So you want the primer to be properly dried. All right. Now this is dry. The next thing I'm going to be doing is my foundation application. And I'm going to be using this brand. This is the Sephora brand, a foundation. And I will be mixing it with this brand. This is a Nigerian brand. The name is V Beauty. So I'm going to be mixing it together. Hi Nisha. It is 10:51 p.m. right now. What time is it where you are? It's 10:51. So I'm mixing that one with the Sephora. This is in the shade 50N. I'm just putting a few drops to get it properly mixed. I'm using my spoolie brush just to mix it up. Using the end of the spoolie brush, I'll be mixing it up. So the goal here is to get a color that is like as close to my skin as possible. So I'm gonna keep mixing until it is close enough. Hi Roman, how are you? Welcome to my live. Where are you watching from? Oh, thank you. Bless you too. Okay. So what gets my makeup to blend really well is the fact that I use the Mario Badescu to spray it, or any rose water spray, really, or any setting spray that is really hydrating. You can use it. I'm grabbing a beauty blender. If you prefer a brush, you can use a brush. Now, one thing I like to do is to go back in like so, and then I blend it. Now, this just makes the blending very easy for you. So if you haven't tried this method before, I suggest that you do. So I want the makeup looking very airbrushed, so I do a little application. But if you have like a full coverage, most especially, you actually want to be very light on your application because like with the full coverage, a little goes a long way. So you want to make sure that the product that you're putting is not too much. So little goes a long way, trust me. You don't want to have a cakey face. So anyways, I'm just gonna keep mixing, mixing, mixing just to get the shade, and then I'll do my contour and my highlight. Guys, where is everyone today? I'm really excited for this trivia, but I don't see many people here. Come on, guys. What happened? I mean, it's almost Friday. It's already Friday in some places. So, ba-ba-da-ba. Wow, this one is done. Wow, I've used up so much foundation. My foundation is finished. Oh boy. I wonder how I'm gonna get this now because it's not here in Canada. But I'm gonna just go ahead and apply some to this part that didn't get any foundation. So I'm gonna take just a little because I want everywhere pretty well blended. So my trivia today is like different different topics. So I didn't focus on just one. I just did a mix of so a mix of different things. So that is what to expect. Now this is done, as you can see. It looks pretty good. I'm just covering any spot that wasn't touched. And this is why you always have to go soft in case of things like this. And you're just able to blend it without caking your face up. And you want to always use like a foundation brand that is very blendable. You don't want a very thick formula or else you have to thin it out, right? So try using foundation formulas that aren't too thick, too thick. So I'm avoiding the under eye just because I'm going to put concealers there. So I think it's a safe practice to do because sometimes your under eye could have lots of buildup of products and it might not come out looking nice. So it's always good to avoid like lots of product under the eye. Hi Aubrey. Oh, thank you, Aubrey. How are you today and where are you watching from? How are you? Hi Sage. Oh my goodness. I thought you guys weren't going to make it. How are you, Sage? How are you? Are you pumped for today's trivia? Okay, shout out to Aubrey watching all the way from DC. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. And I hope you guys are pumped for this trivia because I went all out. Yesterday was good. I want today to be better. So I went all out. So this is done. I'm gonna go ahead and do my contour. Oh, you took a nap. That is nice. Must be nice. I don't know, for some reason I don't know how to take naps. I would hardly ever take a nap, and it's not just it's not because I choose. It's just a default since I was a kid. It's so difficult for me to take a nap. Okay, so I'm using the brush to apply my contour. As you can see, it's pretty light. That is really how I want it. Most of the buildup is going to come from the powder contour. So yes, Aubrey, I am a makeup artist. and I am based in Canada. Really? Well, it is nice regardless. I wish my eyes have been open since I woke them. They've been open ever since. Okay, I'm going to go in with the Beauty Blender just to give it a very, very nice seamless blend. So once I'm done with the skin work, then we can begin this trivia. All right, so I'm using the Rare Beauty. This blush is very, 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 very lovely. I love it. Thanks, Selena, for this wonderful, wonderful product. So I am just applying this all the way. Guys, please, if you're enjoying my video, give my video a thumbs up, subscribe, share, like, comment. All right, so that someone else could learn from this tutorial. Oh boy. So I'm just going to blend. And I just go back and forth with my beauty blender and I am gently pressing it in. I want it to really go in. Well, I think first you have to know like your undertone when it comes to like choosing products. Yesterday we spoke about undertones, right? So you have to kind of know your undertone. I find that your undertone will actually help you choose a very, very good shade that suits your skin. So for people that are like cool undertone, that have cool undertones, so most of them tend to work well with like pink blushes. Pink blushes go very, very well with cool undertones. Then purple too could go, purple could go, but like warm undertones, you can use some shades of pink, but mostly like orange, peachy shades. They are really, really good on warm undertone, and I am warm undertone. So you see like products that tend towards that tilt towards like peach, orange, they just sit very well on warm undertones because like you can also tell your undertones from like your veins. If you see that you have like green veins, you're most likely um warm undertones, right? Then you see some people have like purple veins and all those things. Those are how you pick your undertones. Then you have the neutral undertones, right? But these help you to select the right products that suits you. So from your concealers to like a color corrector to a blush, right? Your undertone can help you to select the right blush. Nonetheless, for someone like me, I get bored of like using one thing. So I always end up experimenting. So I could use pink, I could use what do you call it? I could use pink and I could also use like orange. So I just look for the shade that is more compatible. I think like a very, very bright pink won't be as nice like this one, right? So your undertone definitely helps you to select the right product. So I hope I answered your question, Shade. Okay, this is done. And I'm going to go ahead and do the highlight and then we can get into this trivia. I'm hoping that more people are going to come and stay, most importantly, because I really went all out. I had to make sure that I had like lots and lots of questions, right? So get your get your um get your mind prepared, right? Because we're going to be answering lots of questions. I always forget that this is a tutorial. Guys, please don't do what I'm doing. Always place product on your hand or on a palette. Like, I'm such a bad teacher for this one. I always do this. I'm just gonna blend it out. Okay. So I like to always place the product on my hand. That's the right way to do it. Just because if you're working with like a quick drying product, you're going to have a very, very hard time when that product dries on your face. It's going to look like a patch. So you want to especially when you are not very good with selecting like the right products or the right brands. You might take a while before you really get the one that works for you. But in the meantime, this is the best way for you to do this. Hmm. Aha. You see, that again too. I think that again too actually is very important, right? The weather conditions too could actually help you select the right blush. You're right, because in the summer a lot of people tend to tan or what's the other word? I don't know. A lot of people get darker and stuff like that. So your shades might switch just a little bit. For some people, it's extreme. For others, it's like just a little change, right? So I think the summer and the winter change of season too should actually affect the way you select products for your skin. This is why I actually always tilt towards having palettes, because when you have palettes, you save a lot of coins, right? Because you can have like lots of shades in a palette, even though you're not going to use some. But it's better than buying singles all the time, because especially good singles, like you might be spending a lot of money, lots of it. So having like a palette can help you switch when the summer comes and you have tanned a bit, then back to winter when your complexion has gone lighter, right? So I would always be an advocate for that. So I'm just placing this like I would do under my eye, and I'm using the same place that I use to blend my foundation to do the blending. But when you're doing your under eye, you want to let it really sit and dry just a little bit. So make sure you've put the right amount of product that you want, and then just let it sit out. While that is going on, you can do other things. Okay. So while this is going on, I like to get my setting powder. I'm using this brand called Merak Cosmetics. I don't know, the light never really lets me show the name of this brand properly. Oh, okay. Yes, Merak Cosmetics. And I'm going to start blending from here, and then this I do last. So I did this first, so I'm going to go ahead and blend this first. So depending on the shape of your face, you could blend it upwards to get your face like slimmer if that is what you want, or you could just blend it in a in a horizontal way to give like a fuller look to your face. So depending on what you're trying to achieve. So this is done. I don't usually color correct. I just try to use like a very good concealer, and then I don't need to color correct. But some people have extreme dark eye, like under eyes, then you might actually need to color correct. Now mine is not like, I think mine is just lack of sleep. But then some people have like severe discoloration under their eyes, so they definitely need that. So I like to look up and blend it very nicely. So you see those fine lines, you have to be very careful, and you have to make sure that you're blending quickly, because if you don't, they're going to sit in the lines and you're going to look older, right? So you want to make sure that you blend it out properly. And if you notice that it has dried too much and then the concealer is going to sit there, no problem. You can use a Q-tip to take off just a little bit, or you get a little bit of concealer, touch it there, and blend it in. So whichever way you choose to do it, it could work for you. I'm going to go ahead and do this one. Ah, so for the color correction, I find that it might be a little bit harder to use like a powder to do correcting just because powder kind of settles the oil, and if you're not like very, very skilled in doing it, you might have a hard time blending it out. So I would always say cream. If you have like a very nice shade of lipstick, you can actually use your lipstick. Okay, so this is done. I'm gonna go ahead and set it immediately just because I don't want crease. So whenever I'm working with like my clients, I always tell them do not look down, just look up so that you don't drag your eyes, what do you call it, skin downwards. So I'm just going to be doing this. So I like to use a brush to set this. So this is almost done. Okay. Don't forget your forehead when you're setting. Just make sure that you're setting everywhere that your concealer has touched. Everywhere your concealer has been, set it. You want to set it. And always tap off the excess. Alrighty, now the next thing I'm going to be doing is setting the rest of my face with a powder palette. So that being said, let's get ready for this trivia. Alright, so the first trivia, so I'm going to be going from like easy to medium to hard. So this one is pretty easy. I feel like everyone should know this one. Which question one, which country is also a continent? It's actually the only country that is a continent. So this one is pretty easy. We're starting very light. Which country? Hi, Kayla. Welcome to my live. You're just in time. We're just about to start the trivia. So I hope you get to stick around to play. Alrighty. So the first question for our trivia is which country is also a continent? It is actually the only country that is a continent. So I feel like everyone should get this one. It's pretty easy. Which country is the only country to also be a continent? Okay, Sage, Sage with the fire. You're ready today. Okay, guys, give it up for Sage. Sage, you got the first one. All right. So, hi, Lemons, you're just in time. Okay. Hi, Lemons. How are you? We just started the trivia, so I hope you're fired up, guys. Okay, I think we're actually going to start because the first one was very easy, right? So, if you're ready, say ready. Yes, guys, say hello to Lemons. Lemons is a very, very dear subscriber. I have missed you, Lemons. You've been away for a bit, so welcome back. All right, we're ready. Okay, okay, okay. Question number two. What mountain range separates Europe and Asia? Hmm, this one's pretty tough. What mountain range separates Europe and Asia? I know it's pretty tough. Yesterday, everyone was saying that most of the questions I was asking they were light. So today I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get something difficult. So, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. What mountain range separates Europe and Asia? Tick tock, tick tock, guys. What mountain range? Sage. I know, Sage, you don't know this one. All right, guys. Okay, okay, okay. I guess this one is pretty tough. Today is pretty tough. I like that. I like that it's pretty tough. Yesterday was too easy. I had to go fire on you guys today. So that is the Ural Mountain. The Ural, U is spelled Ural, the Ural Mountains. That is the mountain range that separates Europe and Asia. Yes, the Ural Mountains separates Europe and Asia. Yes, guys, that is correct. Okay, let's take it back to. Yeah, yeah. Well, you didn't answer it. Come on. Yes, lemons, you got it. The Ural Mountains, yeah. Okay, let's go to the next question. Which country is the smallest by I think landmass, yeah. What is the smallest country in the world by the landmass? What is the smallest country in the world by landmass? No lemons, not the Netherlands. The Netherlands is pretty big, you know. What is the smallest country by landmass? Turkestan. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Tick tock, guys. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Come on, guys. You guys, I thought you were fired up. I thought you were ready for me. What country is the what country is the smallest by landmass? Do you want a hint? The Vaticano. Oh, give it up for Kayla. Give it up for Kayla. Kayla actually got this one. It's the Vatican City. Yep, the Vatican City. Vaticano should be the same thing, right? Yeah, I'm hoping that's the same thing. Monaco, no, 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 not Monaco. Is the Vatican City. The Vatican City is the smallest by landmass. Congratulations, Kayla. Kayla got this one, guys. Guys, celebrate Kayla. Okay, so I have a mix of different things. So let's go. Let's go. What is the only you just oh yeah, in Spanish. Yes, yes. Okay, then you were very correct. Um, what is the only mammal that cannot jump? Which is the only mammal that cannot jump? The only mammal that cannot jump. No. That's interesting. Are you sure they can jump? I know they're very lazy to be fair. To be fair, they're actually very lazy. So, I don't think it's sloths. Try again, guys. No, not the zebra. No, zebras can jump. Come on. They're like the horse family. Giraffes can jump. I've seen giraffe jump. Giraffes can jump. Giraffes can actually jump. Hippo. I think the hippos can. Funny enough, this yeah, what is the only mammal that cannot jump? This is going to surprise you guys because I know you didn't even think of this. But I stand corrected, right? What is the only mammal that cannot jump? It's a mammal and it cannot jump. Okay, lemons. What is the only mammal that cannot jump? I know. Whales, dolphins, they do jump. Guys, okay, you have only 5 seconds, okay? And I'm just gonna. Okay, Kayla. Kayla is on fire. Kayla got it. Guys, give it up for Kayla. It's the elephant. Think about it. Have you ever seen an elephant jump? They're so heavy they can't even jump. Oh, okay. So we're gonna wait for lemons. But guys, in the meantime, give it up for Kayla. Kayla has gotten 2 questions. Sage has gotten 1 question. And I think Lemons has gotten 1 question. So you guys are giving me a run for my money. Okay, guys. Congratulations to those who have answered correctly. Yeah, it's very, very heavy. Pascal, are you here for the trivia? Are you staying for the trivia? Hi, artist. How are you? Welcome to my live. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? I know it's so fun. Yesterday was very, very competitive. So I'm hoping today will be better because these questions are actually hard. Yesterday the questions are so easy. So today we're gonna shake it up a little bit. Hmm. Hi Cherie, welcome back. We started without you. Welcome, Cherie. We've started the trivia. Memphis. Okay, everyone shout out to artists. Yes, everything is well. Shout out to artists watching all the way from Memphis. You're the first to watch from Memphis. So shout out to you, artists, guys. Say hello to artists. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Cherie, I hope you're fired up because they've already started. Today we have Kayla in the lead. So Cherie was on fire yesterday, guys. So you guys, Cherie, did you win yesterday? Was it you who won? I think it was Cherie who won yesterday, right? Or Sage, yeah, Sherry won after Sage. Sage got most of the questions, but when Sage left, Sherry. I know, Sherry is back. You're in trouble. You're in a lot of trouble. Okay, okay, okay. Lemons, we're waiting for you. Are you back? Lemons, are you back? Lemons, we're waiting for you. Are you back? Hmm. All right. No, no, no. I didn't see your question, artist. I'm from Nigeria. I am from Nigeria. If you're new here, welcome. Welcome to my live. I am from Nigeria and I am a makeup artist. My name is Jenna and I do makeup on my live. So, lemons, are you, where is lemons? We're going to start without you, lemons, because we're ready now. Everyone, oh, thank you, artists. Everyone is pumped and ready. Everyone is pumped. Are you guys ready? Say ready. Say we're active. Say we're active. Okay, okay, okay. Let me just arrange these questions. Ready, guys. Okay, okay. Sherry is fired up. Said you're in trouble. You're definitely in trouble. You're in so much trouble. When am I going to come to America? Are you going to give me a visa to America? I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know. But in the near future, I'm very sure I'll be coming to America because I have a lot of friends in America. So I will definitely be coming to the States. But not soon. I'm not sure yet. I don't know yet. So, fingers crossed. Who knows? Anything can happen, right? Who knows? I know it's crazy, and I've never. To be fair, I feel like the States is very, very rough for me. So I don't know, but I mean, I stand corrected. Maybe there's some places that aren't as rough, but I feel like it's really, really rough for me. So, but nonetheless, I would definitely visit, right? I would love to visit. I have so many friends in the States. Okay, I think lemons is taking too much time, so we're going to go ahead and continue without lemons. Lemons will meet us where we are. Okay, which African country has the most volcanoes? Oh, yes, I do. I do have Kayla in Puerto Rico. Shout out to Kayla. All right, guys, we're back to the trivia. So, which African country has the most is an African country and it has the most volcanoes. No, Hawaii isn't an African country. I don't know. Nope. No, no, no. Nope, nope, nope. Try again, guys. Try again. Which African country has the most volcanoes? Now, let me give you a hint. Let me give you a hint, guys. Do you guys want a hint? Do you want a hint? Do you want a hint? Do you want a hint? Guys, if you want a hint for this question, say hint in the comments. Just say hint, and I will give you a hint. Okay. So I asked the question, which African country has the most volcanoes? This African country is the only African country that was never colonized. So that is your hint. It's an African country that was never colonized. Guys, show me your brain power. Show me your brain power. Guys, brain power, brain power. This African country. No, 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 no. Nope. It's Tanzania in Africa. I don't think it's an African country. I might be wrong, but I don't think Tanzania is Africa. Guys, do you want another? That looks like the Democratic Republic of Congo, the flag. Oh, that's Tanzania. Oh, my bad. So that's Tanzania, but no, it's not Tanzania. It's not Tanzania. Guys, let me give you another hint. The country starts with an E. Wow, these ones are very tough today. My goodness. These are very tough, guys. Okay. The country starts with an E. Oh, correct, Sage. There you go. Drum roll. Sage got this one, guys. So, if you didn't know before, Ethiopia is the only African country that was never colonized. They were able to resist, I think the British, I'm not sure, but they were able to resist and then they were not colonized. So, there you have it. Ethiopia is the African country that has the most volcanoes. So you got a two for one in this trivia. You got to learn that they were never colonized as well. Okay. Um, which river flows through Baghdad? Which river flows through Baghdad? Which river flows through Baghdad? Oh, Kayla, come on, try. Don't throw in the towel yet. Come on. Which river flows through Baghdad? Which river flows through Baghdad? Oh, okay. Bye, Cherie. Is it? I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm thinking Baghdad should be close to the Middle East. I'm thinking. It does kind of sound Arabic, so I don't know. But I think it's close to the Middle East. I'm not sure. No, not the Jordan. Try again. Try again. Try again. Try again. The Dead Sea, nah. No, 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 no. Or maybe the location is wrong. I don't know. Guys, don't take my word for it. I don't know where exactly Baghdad is, but I think is one of the Arab countries. I'm not sure, right? I could be wrong. So, do you guys want to sit this one out? Do you want me to tell you? Should I tell you guys? Are you ready to throw in the towel? Are you ready to throw in the towel? Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys this one. It's the Tigris River. Oh yeah, you almost got it. See, this the Tigris River. So Sage, you almost got it, but you spelled tiger. There's no Tiger River. I don't know, none that I know of, right? So except there's somewhere in the world, but there's a Tigris River. So all right. Okay, I think this has been very, very difficult, so I'm going to switch it up just a little bit. This one is pretty easy. I know. I mean, once you're out of school, these things tend to fade, right? So it's totally normal. So which which place in the world is the coldest? Which place in the world is the coldest inhabited place? Yeah, not just the coldest, where people actually stay. Where is the coldest inhabited place? Where is the coldest inhabited place on Earth? Not Alaska. Funny enough, it's not Alaska. I thought it was Alaska, but funny enough, it's not Alaska. I mean, maybe they have upgraded it, but the Greenland, nope. Oh yeah, Sage, you get half points. It's a particular place in Russia, but yeah, it's in Russia. It's actually called the Omiakon. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's spelled with an O. So yeah, it's Russia. Congratulations, Sage, you got it. It is Russia. What is the longest river in South America? What is the longest river in South America? What is the longest river in South America? Rio Grande. Nope. The longest river in South America. What is the longest river? No. Nope, nope, nope. In South America. Can we pick the question? Oh, you want to select the questions at random. This should be nice. Guys, are you in support? You want to select the questions at random? Oh, you want me to repeat the question? I'm asking, what is the longest river in South America? Did you hear that, Kayla? What is the longest river in South America? Thank you, Sage. Thank you. What is the longest river in South America? Yeah, river. What is the longest river in South America? Oh, thank you, Miss Dinkus. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my live. Where are you watching from? What is the longest? Oh, I see. What is the longest river in South America? Thank you very much, Sage. Thank you very much. Gracias, Sage. Gracias, gracias muchos. Gracias, Sage. Thank you very much. Yes, Kayla. This one's for Kayla. Congratulations, Kayla. You got it. It's the Amazon River. It is the Amazon River. You're from Niagara. Shout out to you, Miss Dinkus. Guys, say hello to Miss Dinkus for all the way from Niagara. Oh, I was in Niagara last year. I know, Kayla. I wish I could speak Spanish, but I can't. I can't speak Spanish. Thank you, Sage. Yes, yes, yes. The Amazon River is the longest. Okay, let's switch it up a bit. Let's go into politics. Okay, what year did the French Revolution begin? What year did the French Revolution begin? What year did the French Revolution begin? Mm-mm-mm. In what year did the French Revolution begin? Mm-mm-mm. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum. In what year did the French Revolution begin? Oh, thank you, Miss Dinkus. I'm from Nigeria, but I am in Canada. Yeah, the picture. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Correct, Kayla. You were correct. Hi, Shivam. Guys, say hello to Shivam all the way from India. Kayla got this one, guys. This round is on Kayla. Congratulations, Kayla. Is Miss Dinkles, you got it wrong. You switched it. It's 1789. You switched it. It's 1789. Okay. Yeah, you kind of switched it there. But good job, guys. You guys are really, really smart. Okay. So the next question is, on what was the date when Hiroshima was bombed? What date? What was the date? What date was Hiroshima bombed? Thank you so much, Sage, for doing the translation. Guys, give it up for Sage. Sage, you're a real trooper. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. In what was the date? When was Hiroshima bombed? I know people always know like that they were bombed, but they don't know like the specific date. So what date was Hiroshima bombed? Thank you, Shivam, but I'm a makeup artist, so I teach makeup on my life. Okay, 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 Sage. You got only one out of three, so you have to give like the day, then the month, and then the year. Yeah, Sage, you're correct. Is in August, but August what and what year was it bombed? What year was Hiroshima bombed? Okay, okay, Kayla. Whoever gets two of the options will actually get it right. So you says Kayla. That was the first one. Okay, guys, give it to Kayla. Okay, yeah, Sage got the first one. Sage said August, so give it up for Sage for getting the month. Yes, yeah. So it was actually the 26th. Sorry, I'm sorry, guys. It was actually the 6th of August, 1945. So, Kayla, you almost got it all right, but you did a good job, guys. The day is August 6th, 1945. That was when Hiroshima was bombed. Good job, guys. You guys are so smart. You're just blowing my mind. I couldn't remember a lot of these things. Okay, let's go into science a little bit. I know, Miss Dinkles, you actually were close. You mentioned 1950, the 1500s. So you're really close. You're almost there. You're almost there. Okay, so let's go into science. Okay, let's go into a little bit of science. Okay, are you guys ready for science? Should I go ahead with the science? Are we gonna do science? Who is ready for science? Say science in the comments. Say science. And we're gonna go into it. I know it was a very, very sad day. Sadly, the effects are still there to this day, right? It's sad what we humans do to ourselves, right? But what can we do? So go on there and make a difference, okay? Don't bring more pain into the world. Make sure that you're adding more joy, you're adding more peace to the world and not pain, okay, guys? Thank you, guys. Okay, Miss Dinkles likes science. Okay, okay, okay. Breaking bad interest. Kayla is ready for science. I feel you, Kayla. I'm not a science person, so I feel you. I definitely feel you. But let's give it a shot, right? So the first question is, what part of the human body produces insulin? This one should be somewhat easy. If you did biology, you should know this one. Hmm? What part of the human body produces insulin? What part of the human body produces insulin? Oh, guys, give it up for Miss Dinkle. She just showed us that she really, really loves science. She's correct. It is the pancreas. Say it no, it's the pancreas. Hi, Kenneth Kelly. Hi, welcome to our trivia game. I hope you get to stay, so stick around, okay? Yes, you were correct, Miss Dinkers. It is the pancreas. So the next one is, What is the science? Ooh, okay. You really, really have to know science for this one. But this is pretty easy. I think I remember this from high school. Yes, you can say hi in Spanish. Of course you can. Higado. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Yeah, higado. Which question are you answering? A question, Kayla, or are you saying hello? Higado. Sage, can you help us with the translation? Let me see. Let me see. Can Okay, higado is the liver. Okay, perfect. So let's go to the second one. What is the scientific term for the fear of spiders? Oh, this one is going to be hard for you. Okay, I'm so sorry. This one's going to be hard for you. I don't know. Maybe if you know the name in Spanish, you can let us know. Then Sage will let us know which one it is. Okay, Miss Dinkles is showing off at this point. You're definitely showing off. Guys, give it up for Miss Dinkles. She got it. Yay! Okay. Okay, okay. Give it up for Dinkles. She's really showing us how much of science that she loves. You're showing off at this point, okay? So I'm gonna ask two more science and then we're gonna go into You were correct, Sage. But you didn't spell it right what you said. You were I know the feeling, right? There's some subjects that you're like killing it, but there's some you're like, no go, no show. Okay, pancreas in Spanish. Oh, okay. Thank you. I didn't know that. Thank you, Sage, for verifying that for us. Okay, guys. If you're into like if you're in the medical field, you might know this one. You will know this one, right? So, guys, let's get it. Let's get back on track. Who discovered penicillin? Where are my doctors? Doctors, nurses in the house. Come on. Who discovered penicillin? Who discovered the penicillin? Who discovered the penicillin? Arachnophobia, yes. Say it says, thank God I'm not a doctor. Who discovered the penicillin? Da-na-na-na-na, ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum. Yeah. Who discovered penicillin? Mm, no, it's like who? Oh, correct, Miss Dinkers is right. It is Fleming. Fleming Alexander discovered the penicillin. Guys, give it up for Miss Dinkles. Yes, yes, Kayla. Yes, you got the name Alexander Fleming. So both Miss Dinkles and Kayla are correct. Congratulations, guys. Excuse me. Okay, what is the powerhouse of a cell? What is the powerhouse of a cell? Da-da-da, dee-dee-dee. What is the powerhouse of a cell? Hi, Jahor. Welcome. Welcome to my live. How are you? What is the powerhouse of a cell? Guys, say hello to Jahor. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, nice to hear that you're fine. Yes. What is the powerhouse of a cell? Yes, Sage, you're back. Okay, Sage is back. You're correct. It's the mitochondria. I don't know if I spelled it well, but pronounced it well. But yeah, that's the mitochondria. Good job. Yeah, I'm from Nigeria. Guys, I'm gonna ask one more and then we're going to switch to literature. Thanks, guys. Thanks for welcoming Jahor. Okay. What is the most, this is the final one. What is the most abundant gas in the Earth's atmosphere? What is the most abundant gas in the Earth's atmosphere? Oh, thank you, Sage. Mitochondria. Thank you. Oh, sorry, Kayla. Are you able to fix it? Correct, Sage. Guys, give it up for Sage. Sage got this one. It is nitrogen. Nitrogen is the most abundant gas in the Earth's atmosphere. Correct, Kayla. Nitrogen is the most abundant gas in the Earth's atmosphere. Nitrogen, nitrogen, nitrogen. All right. Now let's switch. Let's switch to literature, guys. Literature and arts. Yes, correct, Miss Dimples. Nitrogen. Okay, literature. Who wrote the Divine Comedy? Hmm. I know. We have to switch to literature. Who wrote the Divine Comedy? Yep, guys. We have to switch it up. Remember, we're learning from everywhere. Still, we're switching it up. Yeah, the Divine Comedy. Who wrote it? Funny enough, this is the first time I'm hearing anything like the Divine Comedy, guys. I'm not even going to act like I know it. I don't know it. Never, ever have I heard it until now. Yep. Who wrote the Divine Comedy? Oh, really? No, not Shakespeare. Okay. I have to verify that one, Miss Dinkles. I'm not sure, but I think I should verify it. Who wrote the Divine Comedy, guys? Dante. Oh, Kayla. Kayla is back, guys. Give it up for Kayla. Guys, Kayla is so smart. Even though she doesn't speak English, that is next level. Come on, that is next level. Yes, it is Dante. Yeah, you're correct. It was Dante Alighieri. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it was Dante Alighieri. I know. Well, Kayla got it, guys. Kayla got it. It was Dante Alighieri. Good, 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 good. Now the next one. Okay, let me see. Ooh, what novel? Oh, okay. Let me look for easy ones so that it's easier for you. What musical? Okay, this one is a little bit is mixed. It's not just literature, so we have a little bit of music too. So, what musical instrument has 88 keys? 88 keys. What musical instrument has 88 keys? What's going on with you, sis? What musical instrument has 88 keys? What musical instrument? Correct, Miss Dinkles got it. Miss Dinkles got it. Piano has 88 keys, 8 and 8, two eights. That's 88. 88 keys. That is the piano. Hmm, guys, very small piano. Sage, what does that even mean? Gio, Akula. I mean, I could be corrected, right? I could make a mistake. So if you have the correct answer, if you think it's something else, let us know, and we would verify, right? So a very specific piano. Okay, okay. I know, right? You know, the funny thing about life is you learn so much stuff, right? From like elementary school, high school, then college, and lots of it is just stored in your residual memory. And then someone just asks a question one day and you just find it coming out. It happens to me a lot of times. So I find that very, very nice because you might think you don't know a lot of things, but you actually do. You're just stored in your residual memory. So you guys are smart. Oh, Cambila. Oh, is Cambila piano in Spanish? Or is it the type of piano? Is Cambila a type of piano? Is it a type of piano or is a piano in Spanish? Yeah, Jello, yes, yes, yes. I actually know a little bit of French. So I actually know three languages, right? I know my native language, which is Igbo. I know English because my country was colonized and by the British, so we speak a lot of us speak English, but then we have like our native languages, right? But then I did learn a little bit of French, so I can read French, not fluently, but I can read French. I can hear French to an extent. Okay, I'm not like perfect, but then it's a work in progress. I'm still working on it. That's a good thing that you asked, cause like few things from like it's funny like in my high school they made us do biology whether you were an art student or not. You learned biology, so a little bit of all those things from biology class it just pops in my head every now and then. I'm like, oh, I actually remember this, right? So like the mitochondria one, I don't even like sometimes I don't even remember that I know it. So when someone asks a question, I'm like, oh yeah, I actually know it, right? It's just sitting there in human reproduction. Really, Jaho? That is an interesting thing to say, Miss Dinkles. I think Jaho is Indian. Yeah? Jaho, are you Indian or Bangladesh? Are you Indian or are you Bangla? All right? That's how you say it. So, guys, how many languages do you guys speak? How many languages do you speak? Oh, Miss Dinkles, do you speak Ghanaian? Abi Ashanti, yeah? You, s- yeah, it's Ashanti, yeah? Is that the name of the place or the language? I forgot. Hmm. Oh, you know a few words. Okay, okay, okay. Then not bad, not bad. Jaho, I don't think anyone can read what you're writing. We don't know that what language that is. What language is that? Pam, pam. Ah, and Spanish. Oh, no wonder you're able to um translate into Spanish. That is nice. Yes, they yes, the British, yeah. Oh, I know, but to be honest, it's not easy to know a lot of languages, and the more languages you know, it actually becomes even harder for you to communicate. Because sometimes, especially people who are like multilingual, they will always tell you. But sometimes, especially maybe when they are having like their predominant emotion, maybe like when they are angry or when they are happy, sometimes another language just comes up, right? Let's say you're fluent in English, right? And you know how to speak Spanish and French, for say. Then when you're angry, sometimes French comes out, sometimes Spanish comes out. So it kind of makes communication pretty hard sometimes. So it does have its benefits, but then it could also be a chore sometimes, trust me. Yeah, I knew, yeah, Hindi, yes. I knew Johor was Indian, so. Hi, Jahor. Do you speak any English? Are you good at English, or you speak predominantly Hindi? I mean, yes. See, there is no lateness in life when it comes to learning languages. Even if you're 40, you can learn a language. Even if you're 50, you just have to put your mind to it, right? So it's not late, right? It's not late for you to go ahead and learn. I want to finish with French. When I'm done with French, I'm going to move into Spanish actually, because I find that French and Spanish, being like Latin based languages, they have lots of similarities. So when there are some Spanish words that I see, because I have a little bit of idea of French, I can just, not all, but just few of them I can decipher it just because I know a bit of French, right? So I find that that would be a very easy transition, right? Same with if you learn like German, right? I find that you might find maybe few other languages easier. So if you know Spanish, it will be somewhat easy to learn like Portuguese as well, things like that. So some of them kind of rub off the other one. So Chinese guys, trust me. If you learn Chinese, you're brave. If you learn, because their characters are very, very like they're very interesting, right? So it is very different. I find a lot of Asian languages are actually very, very interesting because I find like their writing characters are so different. So it's like being in another world entirely. So for you to learn it, you actually have to have your utmost attention wrapped in there, right? I exactly for the French and Spanish, I find that it happens a lot, right? I find that it happens to me a lot when I see like few Spanish words because I just know a little bit of French. I'm like, oh, I think this is what it is, and a lot of times I'm actually right. I'm actually right. So I feel like after the French, learning Spanish would be somewhat easier just because I can just transition a little bit. Oh, thank you, Aubrey. But I'm not done. I don't know. I'm very lazy today. I don't even want to do much today. So I think I'm just gonna put like mascara. So this is like a lazy day makeup. Trust me, guys. I have seen a lady who not only learned Mandarin, she learned medicine in Chinese. Guys, that is next level. That is like I wish I got her this thing so that I could tag her. That is just next level. Learning Chinese is difficult, but to learn medicine in Chinese, that is next level. And she's black too, so that is very interesting. It means she's like, I think you have to be super smart to learn medicine in Chinese. That I don't know. You just have to be smart because what? Guys, I know, I know. That is like next level. Medicine is already like difficult on its own. Chinese is difficult on its own, but doing them together, your brain is on fire. Come on, it's definitely on fire. Well, but I like people who go for such tough accomplishments because, like, when you hear their own stories, you're just like, okay, there's nothing stopping me if this person can do this, right? So it is really brave. Yes, I actually find that the Japanese like is so much different from the Chinese, right? It's somewhat even the characters are kind of different. And I find for someone who is like Nigerian and Igbo, they actually have some words that they are able to pronounce, some Igbo words that Japanese people actually pronounce perfectly well because they have some few words in their language that we also have in our language. So I find this is interesting. So it might actually be easy to learn Japanese as someone who is Igbo. So she's like, when she was having like the interview, she said like that people always look at her like, oh my God, whenever they hear that she's like learning medicine in Chinese. And in her class, she's like the only foreigner because nobody is bold enough to dare to do it, right? So, and I think for someone like that, she's actually going to ace that class because she's next level smart. So that is really nice. Trust me, guys, if you don't have a head for language, it's always going to go over your head. Like, I know the first few times I was in French class because I did it in elementary school or primary school. Then we did it in high school or secondary school, depending on where you're from. And then I think at the end of my final year in high school, I just dropped it and I didn't do it. I wish I didn't drop it because it have actually really helped me when I eventually went to go and learn it again because back home you have an institute where they teach French. So I had to go and I started afresh just because I the basic one that I knew couldn't do anything for me. And as long as you're not practicing, right, you're going to forget it. So I forgot it and I had to go all the way back to the top and start from the top. Started the conjugations afresh and it actually did help. I'm happy that I went back because of that I was able to pick it up fresher and then I was around people who were speaking the language, right? So it made it easier for me to actually pick up the language. So if you're going to learn any language, I would advise that you should actually find a way to be around people who will help you speak because that way you are able to assimilate into the language quicker. So oh, I'm using the Maybelline Colossal. This is the mascara. This one you can find in Walmart. You can find this mascara in Walmart. All right. Guys, today is a very lazy makeup day, so I'm not going to be doing much. This is me when I actually don't want to put anything on my face, and I'm just like, oh, I have an event, so just do a lazy makeup day. For me, even if I like do like the skin work, I don't have to do like any eyeshadow or anything on my lip. Just try to get the skin work done well, and then it's good. So if you're like me, this is a good hack for you. Okay, guys, are we ready to go back into the trivia, or are we tired? Are we tired? Do we want to go back into the trivia or are we tired? Are we tired, tired, tired? I'm going to switch from literature. Really? Wow. I have actually never thought to learn sign language. So I guess it's very, very different, right? Hmm. Wow, I never thought of it like that, Miss Dinkle. I never thought of sign language, learning sign language. I don't know, I just assumed that it'd be easy, but now I see that it's probably not as easy as I think it is. Okay, so I'm gonna do my lipstick. Oh, thank you. It was nice to have you, Sage. Thank you so much for being on my live, and I will definitely see you tomorrow. And have a good meeting. Okay, I think everyone is tired. They are burned out from the um from the trivia. Oh, okay. Your teacher was deaf. That's interesting. So how were you able to communicate when you didn't really know sign language? So how were you able to communicate with um oh, Falsies mascara? Did they just bring that one out? The Maybelline Falsies mascara. Did Maybelline just release it or it has been there for a while? Cause I don't know if I've seen that when I went to Walmart or maybe it's just not in Walmart. Welcome back, Razzie. You missed all the fun. We've done lots of trivia. Well, welcome back. How are you today? So, Ms. Dinkles, where do you get the Razzie from? Did you order from their website? Are you able to find it in Walmart? Where were you able to buy it from? I've noticed that here in Canada, or maybe it's just where I am, the place that really sells lots of Maybelline products is actually Walmart. I haven't seen it in Sephora or Shoppers. So maybe if you, I don't think I've seen Maybelline in Shoppers. So, oh, you won the trivia, but everyone is gone. You won the trivia. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Which one are we gonna do? We're done with this, so let's go to random. Okay, this one is language and random facts, right? Ooh, let's see. What is the longest word in the I don't think you'll be able to pronounce this one. I'm just gonna leave it. So, Miss Dinkle, since you like science, do you also like maths? Because this one is a math question. This is a math question. Are you also a math person? Miss Dinkles, are you up for maths? Math trivia. Aw, thank you, Kayla, for being here. I didn't know you were still here. I thought you left. Thank you so much, Kayla. I hope to see you again tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, so guys, let's come tomorrow ready to have fun. Okay? Okay. Oh, exes, don't say that. Good night, Kayla. It was so fun to have you here. Okay, for my math leads. Okay. Yes, Kayla, it's a date. We'll see you tomorrow. For my math leads here. Okay. Let's go. What is the square root of 256? What is the square root of 256? Have a good night, Kayla. Bye, Sage. You guys have fun. Oh, that is not a good experience, Miss Dinkles. Oh, Razzie, you're in grade seven. Oh, well, you can try. You can try. You never know. You might be smart. You might be smarter than you think. So try, try. Everyone can try. What is the square root of 256? Where are all my mathletes? Come on, guys. 8, no. No, no, no. I think the square root of 8, the answer should be 64. And the square root of 64 should be 8, right? Yeah? I think. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go look for the falsies. I'm gonna check for it because I am actually just looking for different brands because I also suggest, right, the ones that I've used. So it'd be nice to actually try it out. Someone else might find that very helpful. Thanks, Miss Dinkles. Oh, at Walmart. Yes, I'm in Canada, so yes, I'm going to go check it out at Walmart. Yes, 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 guys. I am. You're almost there, exes. Come on, you're almost there. You're almost there. What is the square root? Oh, correct, Razzie. Okay, guys, give it up for Razzie. Razzie is correct. The square root of 256 is 16. Correct, correct, correct. Okay. Are we ready, mathletes? Come on, guys. Mathletes, are you ready? Okay. Exes. Oh my God. How do you know that he's Googling? Are you there? Okay, okay. I'm gonna screenshot this so that I'm gonna have it every day. Thank you, Miss Dinkles. Thank you. Okay, guys, let's come back. Hi, Ikramu. Let me see. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Ikramu, are you Korean? Those characters look Korean. Okay, guys, let's get back into this math. Oh yeah, in drugstore. Yeah, I know. No, there's a K there. There is a K there, so it's Ikramu. Iramu. Yeah, Iramu sounds Nigerian, right? Especially it sounds like Yoruba. Okay, which let's go back into this. My maths geniuses, let's go. If 12 workers build a wall in 6 days, how many days will six workers take at the same rate? This is going to be so difficult. Okay, okay, okay. I don't want to go that hard. Oh my god. I think that one is too tough, so I'm not gonna well, let's leave it out. Let's switch it up a bit. Um okay, this is like a oh you want me to repeat it? Are you sure? Okay, let's try. If 12 workers, sorry, if 12 workers build a wall in 6 days, how many days will six workers take at the same rate? If 12 workers build a wall in 6 days, how many days will six workers take at the same rate? Did you guys get that? Did you guys get the question? Correct, Razzie. Miss Dinkles. Miss Dinkles, we're together on that one. I'm not a math person, but you got it, Razzie. You're very correct. I know it was actually pretty easy, right? But trust me, if you can't interpret maths, you would never get it. And I'm like that. Me and maths were like, well, you were good. You were good. You guys were good. Okay. What five-letter English word becomes shorter when you add two letters to it? This is a trick one. Oh, Miss Dinkle. Oh, don't worry. This one is actually pretty simple. This question is pretty simple, guys. If you listen to this question correctly, you're gonna get it. What five-letter word, English word specifically, what five-letter English word becomes shorter when you add two letters to it? This one is a trick question, guys. This is a very, very serious trick question. What five-letter English word becomes shorter when you add two letters to it? This is a trick question, guys. I'm going to repeat it again. What five-letter English word becomes shorter when you add two? Oh, good job, Razi. You got it. Okay, okay, okay. Guys, give it up for Razi. This one is actually a very, very serious trick question. But Razi, you managed to get it. Give it up for Razi, guys. Yes, Miss Dingles, you got the 256 one. Okay. I like to spray when I'm done. But usually you should actually just blend out any hash lines, then you spray and it gives you the final finish. Okay. This one, Miss Dinkles, I'm sure you're gonna get this one. This is a science question. We're back to science. Which two elements make up water? Oh, my foundation. Give me a sec, guys. Let me dry this. Which two elements make up water? My science students, come on, come on, come on, come on. Show me what you got, guys. I know it's super easy. Yep. Give it up, give it up, give it up for Akers. You got it. Yes, hydrogen and oxygen. Correct, guys. You guys are correct. So, how long does it take light from the sun to reach the earth? How long does it take light from the sun to reach the earth? So, I actually mix my foundations, Miss Dinkles. I used the Sephora. This I mixed with this Nigerian brand. Let's see. This brand, I mixed this two to give me the shade. This is Sephora, but this is a Nigerian brand. I bought it from Nigeria. Oh, okay. Akers, you almost got it. You guys are almost there. 8 minutes and how many seconds? Akers almost got it, guys. Give it up for Akers. You're almost there. It's 8 minutes and some seconds. Correct, Akers, guys. Give it up for Akers. Okay. Good job, guys. Let's see. So now we're gonna finish this up. No, Miss Dinkles, it's not 9 minutes, it's eight minutes and 20 seconds. Let's wrap this up with makeup. We're gonna go into makeup trivia just because this is the makeup page, right? Well, you almost got it, right? We're just 40 minutes above. You were 40 minutes above. All right, guys. Now let me ask makeup. Because was on like he was on it. So it was like quick, 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 quick. Mm, okay. 30 to 40 minutes. Hide that tongue flick. Yeah. Welcome to my life. We've done like 1 hour. almost 2 hours worth of trivia. Come on, you're late. Come on. Well, join up, join up. So the first one is, what do you use to blend your makeup? I know general knowledge. You missed the general knowledge. It was so fun. And we even did sports yesterday. Guys, I'll be back tomorrow. So, guys, tomorrow is Friday. So, let's come on and have fun. Guys, you want me to start earlier tomorrow? Like, let's say 9 p.m.? Because my life is always 10 p.m. Canadian time. Oh, Razzie, you were on point. It's the beauty blender, not blender. Beauty blender. This is what you use to blend makeup. Yep, beauty sponge. Good acres. You guys got it. Okay. So, yeah, I was asking, what do you use to blend your makeup? What do you use to blend makeup? And they've gotten it. hmm So, guys, when they say a product is cruelty free, what does that mean? Guys, can you hear me clearly? Can you hear me clearly? When a brand says that its product is cruelty free, what does that mean? Guys, when a brand says that their product is cruelty free, you get so mad at your beauty blend. So you know why? Oh, correct that tongue. Guys, give it up for that tongue. Yes, and Acres, you also got it. That tongue flick got it. Guys, give it up for him. He got it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So for your beauty blender, right? Miss Dinkles, this is for you. Whenever you want to use it, make sure that it is damp. It shouldn't be wet, and that means when you squeeze it, there should be no water coming out, but then it has doubled in size because you applied water to it. So make sure that it's always damp. That way, it's so much easier to blend your foundation. So my foundation always ends up looking airbrush. It always ends up looking seamless because of this simple hack. I always make sure that my beauty blender is damp. And even if you go ahead and use a sponge, a brush rather, if you go ahead and use a brush, I would always advise that you go back into your beauty blender. When you blend it, the thing the beauty blender does is that it absorbs some of the products, right? So it gives you an airbrush natural look when you're done. Yeah. No, guys, the question is still there. Yeah, I'm just clarifying some things, right? So, your brain woke up now. Okay. Oh my goodness, what is the name of Kylie Jenner's first makeup product? What was the first makeup product that Kylie Jenner brought out? It was so popular when it came out. Everyone wanted a Kylie something kit. So, what was that kit? What was Kylie Jenner's first makeup kit? Guys, the people who love celebrities, you're gonna know this one. Oh, correct, Miss Dinkles. Guys, give it up for Miss Dinkles. She got it. Kylie Jenner brought out the lip kit. Good night, Razzie. Thanks for being on my live. Guys, this is the last question. I'm gonna ask two questions, and this is going to be like general trivia, and then we'll call it a night. It's been such a wonderful night, guys. You guys are the real guys. Uh, well, we're asking from everywhere, right? So don't worry. Don't worry. This one should be somewhat easy, right? This is general knowledge. So, the first question is, what is the largest country by land mass? Which country is the largest by land mass? Which country is the largest by land mass? Oh, correct, Alexander Bryant. Guys, give it up for Alexander.
You are Russia. Because you're slow. Come on, come on. I brought this question for you and you're slow. Give it up for Alexander. You got the question. Hi, Alexander. How are you today? Which country gifted the Statue of Liberty to the US? Which country gave the US the Statue of Liberty? This one's a very easy one. Ah, how are you today, Alexander? Which country gifted the US? Oh, okay, Akers, you're back, guys. Give it up for Akers. You got this one. You got this one. Which empire was ruled by Julius Caesar? Yes, Alexander, you're right. It was France. France gave the Statue of Liberty to the US. I think this was after World War Two or World War One, one of them. I'm not sure which war, but it was after the war. It was a gift from France to the US. Rome. Yes, you are correct, Alexander. You're correct, Miss Dinkles. Yes, Julius Caesar was of the Roman Empire. Which two countries fought the Cold War? I know Alex is so quick. He's like on his phone. He's like, I like that. I like that. I like the energy, guys. Which two countries fought in the Cold War? Okay, Akers got one. Okay, the U.S. Which was the second country? Which two countries fought in the World War? Guys, this one's pretty easy. Come on. No, yeah, Russia wasn't Russia at then, so it was, yes, Akers is correct. So Russia wasn't Russia at the time, but it was under the Soviet Union. So you guys are all correct, yeah. It was under the Soviet Union. Okay, which planet is closest to the sun? What is the closest planet to the sun? So the yes, Soviet Miss you're correct. Which planet is closest to the sun? Which planet is closest to the sun? I know a lot of people make that mistake, right? Russia wasn't formed until like afterwards, right? But it was named the Soviet Union. It was part of it. Oh, Alexander, you were correct. Miss Dinkles, you're correct. It is Mercury. Give it up for Alexander. You got it first. Okay. What is the gas that humans exhale? This one's pretty easy. Everyone should be like rushing to get this one. When you know we breathe in oxygen, what do we breathe out? When we breathe in oxygen, we breathe out what? Hey, Akers got this one correct. Give it up for Akers. What part of the plant conducts the photosynthesis? My science students, let's get it. What part of the plant conducts photosynthesis? Yes, Miss Dinkles, you're correct. CO2. What part of the plant conducts photosynthesis? No, no, what? No, no. Alexander, we breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. You know, when you do, you're inhaling oxygen. When you do this, you're exhaling carbon dioxide, right? So, no, not the stem. Nope, far from it. What? Oh my goodness, I remember the definition. Miss Dinkles, this is what I'm telling you. Like the definition of photosynthesis just came back to me. What they always told us, like when we were Akers got it. Yes, the leaves are the ones that yeah. The chloroplast, I think chloroplast is what happens to it, but the leaves. Alexander said, should I be? You, everyone should be here, right? We are all learning from every realm, whatever you call it, everywhere. We're picking knowledge from everywhere. This is why you need to have random knowledge for things like this, right? So you need the knowledge. Pick from everywhere. Everywhere you go, pick something. Okay, guys, everyone should be. Yes, Miss Dinkles was too. They produce, yeah. The product is the chloroplast, yeah, but the leaves are the ones. Miss Dinkles, you were shaded. The shade was from Miss Dinkles. That's funny. I'm from Nigeria, guys. I'm from Nigeria. I am Nigerian and I am Igbo. Okay, guys, let's go into arts like music, right? Entertainment. Guys, same as biology. I know that was funny. Guys, let's go into entertainment. I know this one, a lot of people are going to get these ones, right? Um, who, guys, I feel silly for asking this question. Who is the king of pop, or who was known as the king of pop? Who was known as the king of pop? Thanks, Alexander. Where are you from, Alexander? Is entertainment? Well, it depends. What generation are you? Are you Gen Alpha? I think some Gen Zs might know this one. Akers is correct. Yes, you are correct. Michael, who? There's so many Michaels. Michael Jordan, Michael something. There's so many Michaels. Yes, you're correct. Michael Jackson. Everyone is correct. Michael Jackson was known as the king of pop. Who directed the Miss Dinkles? That was funny. That was actually very funny. But we move, guys. Everyone is speaking from everyone, right? Who directed the Titanic? Who directed the Titanic? You're Gen Z, yeah. Oh, you're 99. Nice. We're very, very close. I'm 98, so. Good morning, Inga. Uh, I have. What does that mean? What does that mean, Inga? Welcome. Where are you watching from? Yes, Michael Jackson was. Yes, yes, yes. No, not Steven Spielberg. Who directed Titanic? The director of Titanic. Oh, correct. Alex Bryant is correct. It was James Cameron. Who is the person we call um Iron Man? Who is his alter ego? Who is Iron Man's alter ego? Who is Iron Man's alter ego? Da, 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 da. Who is Iron Man's alter ego? Mm. Who is Iron Man's alter ego? Guys, you should know this one. Who is the guy known as Iron Man? Who is he? Guys, come on. You don't know that one? No way. Come on. Iron Man. Do you watch the Marvel series? Like do you follow the Marvel? Oh. Yes, Miss Dinkles got it. Tony who? Ah. Inga, I'm from Nigeria. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys this one. It's Tony Stark. Tony Stark. He is the owner of Stark Limited or whatever. But yeah, Tony Stark is the one. Okay, this one is pretty easy. Yes, Acres, Tony Stark. Um, what is one food that never goes bad? Hmm. What is one food that never goes bad? Guys, come on. What is one food that never goes bad? It never goes bad. Here we're gonna find the smart people. What is one food that never goes bad? Alexander, you want to ask me a question? Sure, go ahead. Fufu. Fufu goes bad. Come on, Fufu goes bad. That's hilarious. Fufu goes bad. And by the way, guys, please, it's not fufu, please. It's fufu. Fufu, not fufu. You guys murder it all the time. It's not fufu, please. It's fufu. Fufu. Thank you. But fufu goes bad like quickly. Honey, correct acres. Acres is Miss Dinkles got it first. Yes, it is honey. Honey never goes bad. The longest river. Um well there are actually two. I don't know which of them is the longest, but there are like two rivers that are like the longest. They go as far as like all over Nigeria. That is the River Niger and the River Benue. But I don't know which of them is the longest. I don't know which of them are the longest. But the thing is, they basically go around the whole of Nigeria, the River Niger and River Benue. And Nigeria is very big. It has like 36 states. So that means like the rivers are going across the 36 states, lots of the states, right? So it's a very big river. They are very big rivers. But I don't know which of them is the longest, whether it's the River Niger or the River Benue. I would say it's the River Niger. I'm not sure. Yes, because you're correct. I believe it's the River Niger. So guys, thank you for asking me that very important question. Thanks, Alexander. So the next question, what is the rarest blood type? What is the rarest blood type? What is the rarest blood type? RH no. Mm, is there? Yes, it's the AB, yeah. AB. Is that the one that is called the RH no? The golden blood. Oh, interesting. It's golden blood. You're correct, the golden blood, yeah. But is it now? Is it blood group or blood type? You know that they have the blood group and then they have the blood type. So, because the one that I know is AB to be the rarest blood type. So I don't know if it has been updated as of 2025, but I've known that it was the AB. So please feel free to do your research, right? So I might not have the right answer, but do your research. All right. Let's see. Exactly. So AB positive, yeah? Yeah, exactly. So I have always known it to be like the AB. So I don't know if it has changed as of 2025, right? So I've always known it to be AB. Okay, guys, this is the last one. So we've done all this. I want to do like a Christian one. Um, this is going to be pretty easy. So the first one is, who is the man that is said to have died for our sins? Who is the man to have been said to have died for everyone's sins? Mm. My Christians in the house. Okay, let's answer this one. Oh, Akas, you got it. Woo, woo. Jesus Christ of Nazareth died for our sins. Yes. Who is the prophet that was swallowed by a whale or a fish? A great fish. Who is the prophet that was said to be swallowed by a great fish? Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. Hey, Miss Dinkles, you got it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Jonah was swallowed by a great fish. Awesome. Okay, who descended on Jesus when he was baptized? When Jesus was being baptized at the Jordan, who is said to have descended on Jesus? Who descended on Jesus? Who is said to have descended on Jesus at his baptism at the Jordan? No, not John the Baptist. John the Baptist was Jesus's predecessor. He came before Jesus. But someone is said to have descended on Jesus, when he was baptized. By the way, John the Baptist baptized Jesus, so he couldn't have descended on Jesus, right? So someone descended on Jesus. Who was that? In a way, you are kind of correct, right? God the Holy Spirit. So the Holy Spirit was the one that descended on Jesus at the baptism at the Jordan. Okay. Who is the first king of Israel? I know it's because that's so funny. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh my goodness, it was the Holy Spirit, guys. Please, jokes aside, it was the Holy Spirit that descended on Jesus. Alexander, you're almost there. King Saul. King Saul was the first king of Israel. Guys, give it up for Alexander. Saul was the first king of Israel. Solomon was, I think, Solomon should have been the third or the fourth. Yeah. Solomon was after David, and David was after Saul. So Solomon should be like the third. Yeah, Solomon should be like the third king of Israel. But I stand to be corrected. Guys, what does the rainbow signify according to the Bible? What does the rainbow signify? Oh, that is good. That is good. It shows that you're actually pretty smart. It shows that you're pretty smart. Maybe you pay attention, you listen, right? So different beautiful colors. Yeah, but what is the message behind the rainbow? Um, in according to the Bible, what is the message, and why was it actually? Why did the rainbow appear according to the Bible? Anyone? Yes, Miss Dimples. It was because of God's promise, right? So God destroyed the world with flood, and afterwards He went ahead and sent put a rainbow as a sign that He would never ever destroy the world by flood again. And if you read the Bible, God actually never destroyed the world by flood again. When he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, because of that promise that he made, he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah with sulfur and with brimstone. Yeah, so he did keep his promise. Okay, um, this I'm gonna ask two more questions, and we're gonna be done. So, how many days did God take to create the world? Well, funny enough, even if you haven't really been to Sunday school, if you actually read your Bible, you find all of this information is there in the Bible, right? So, yeah, you didn't know that? Oh, well, now you know. That's why we're here. We're here to learn. We've learned so much, guys. We've learned so much. And that's why it's not good to like focus on one thing. We're learning all together. We're learning so much. Yes, Alexander, you're correct. Ms. Dinkles, you're correct. God created the world in 6 days and he rested on the seventh. And that is why it's important for you to actually rest, because even God who created the world rested. So you can't be more hardworking than God. You should rest. Uh, Sanitary. How do you mean? How did it contradict? Which day did God create? he what does that even mean? He created man on the sixth day. Yeah. Man was created on the sixth day and then God rested afterwards. God, I don't know. He created me the same day he created man. Come on. I mean, no, no, no. Let's have the conversation. I like that you're asking, right? We can learn from each other. So just ask and ask away. There is no wrong question. From asking questions we learn, right? So we can learn from each other. That's why we're here. Alexander, please leave me alone. Don't put me in trouble. Please leave me alone. That is funny though. 1997 she was made. No, I was made in 98. Not 97, 98. Thank you, Akers, for answering that beautifully. Yes, 98. Yes, I was made 98. All right, guys. One more question, and then we'll call it a night. So, oh, I see you, Akers. Okay, that's smart. I did my birthday like September, guys. I did my birthday September, and I was here. I made a video on my birthday, right? So, anyways, yes, we can learn. Yes, we can learn. I don't think it's smart of anyone to insult anyone or to talk badly to anyone just because you're asking a question or just because we have different points of view or different understanding. Sometimes people don't know. People don't. Oh, thank you, Alexander. People don't know things, and that's why if you know something that someone doesn't know, the way that you express it to the person already shows that you're smart, whether you're smart or you're foolish, right? So if you have to insult someone to express yourself, then I don't think you're smart, right? I don't think you're smart. Everyone in the world has different opinions, but the way that you are able to express your opinions show whether you're smart or whether you're not smart. So you don't have to insult someone to express your opinions, right? So, oh, Alexander, really? I could have almost I could have almost vouched that I have seen you on my channel before. Oh, thank you, Akers. Thank you. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Um, okay, so Miss Dinkles, that being said, fire away, ask your question. Ask your question. Let's all learn from you. Really, Robert? Really? Robert, really? You don't even know me. You come here and say weird stuff. I think if I had a booger in my nose, every other person that's here would have told me, Robert. So, anyways, hi, welcome to my channel. How are you? I don't think anyone who was alive during the Soviet Union, I don't think anyone who was alive then is still alive now. How old are you? 200 years? I am good, Robert. I don't know. I don't think anyone who was alive during the Soviet Union was is still alive. That's been a while ago. First president of Kenya, I have no idea. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Please do educate me. Who was the first president of Kenya? Jomo Kenyatta. Oh, nice, nice. Thank you very much. I've learned that today. Jomo Kenyatta was the first president of Kenya. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. William Euro. Who is William Euro? Who is that? Jomo Kenyatta. I'm gonna try to keep that in my mind so that next time when you ask me, I'm gonna tell you. Easy face, but dumb as well. You were born before 91. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. First president of Nigeria. Well, I mean, it depends because just after we were colonized by the British, right? So just before the transition into when we became ruler, when we took the leadership into our hands, we had a prime minister who was actually Igbo. He's like the only person who has been Igbo that ever led Nigeria, and it was Nnamdi Azikiwe, right? So it depends. But if you're going for the was what Nigeria called us by the bridge? I don't get that question. What does that mean? I know, I know, Miss Dinkles. That's funny. Oh my goodness, Alexander. I don't think I understand the question. Ask could you ask the question again? Could you ask the question again? Mhm. Yeah. See, guys, I know this thing. I said it. So he was the one that was transitioned into, right, in Nnamdi Azikiwe. So before Nigeria was formed and amalgamated in 1914, and then we got independence in 1960, right? So we've had different kind of leaderships too during the transition, right? Yeah, the British colonized Nigeria. Yes, they did. They did. Nigeria was colonized by Britain. So was Ghana. And I don't, there's some other countries where you have Togo, Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, uh, other countries were colonized by the French, and then some of them by Portuguese, but not very many. The Portuguese, but interesting fact is before the colonization of Nigeria, Nigeria actually used to have we used to have direct trade with the Portuguese. We used to have direct trade with the Portuguese before Britain came and took everything over, right? And there were like different we were mostly practicing monarchy. We were practicing monarchy before we transitioned into the British system of government. And interesting fact is the currency that was used back then were what we call cowries. They were cowries. We didn't use money, actual money or coins. We didn't begin to do that until the British came. We used to use cowries, and then we did the barter system as many other countries did. They trade by barter. So if you give me a bag of rice, then I can give you maybe a horse or something. That is not a fair trade, but then you get the picture. You give me rice, I give you horse. You give me horse, I give you a donkey. Stuff like that. Just similar fair trade, right? So I think it's pretty interesting. Oh, you're from Carolina, North Carolina, sorry. North Carolina, guys. Shout out to Alexandra from North Carolina. Yes, Dinkles is from Niagara. Nin- Ontario, Canada. Yes, Niagara Falls. And oh, in Toronto. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Best believe that whenever I come to Niagara, I would definitely shoot a video so that We can connect Miss Akers, Miss Dinko, sorry. Hmm. Oh, okay, sorry, Alexander, I didn't see that question. You said, how did we, yes, Mark Carney is the current prime minister. Um, so how do Nigerians become so smart? That's a good question. Um, I feel like it's because of our system, right? Our system of education is highly theoretical, right? So sadly, it's not supposed to be so, because when you come to the West here, you see that is more practical than it is theoretical. I mean, there's the theory aspect, but then you have a lot of time to practicalize. But back home, most of our education is highly theoretical. So you have lots of extensive study, but you're not actually practicing it, right? So we end up getting all that knowledge and all that stuff just waiting to be poured out, to be used, right? So we get a lot of knowledge because we study extensively. Like it's crazy how we study. We actually study extensively, although our education sadly has declined from what it used to be, but then we still thrive because we have a lot of theory poured into us. We just learn the books. We just learn the books and learn and learn and learn. And another thing too is our curriculum to kind of extend, because sadly I find that the rest of the world doesn't know much about Nigeria and Africa than Africans know about the rest of the world. Because I did history, right? At a certain point, because my initial background is actually history and international relations, right? That's what I studied in college. So my background is international relations. So I learned about South Africa, I learned about Europe, I learned about Canada, I learned about America. So it was not just about Africa, or we learned about the world wars, those things we learned about, right? But then I find on the flip side of like the West, they didn't learn much about Africa. And that is why sometimes Africans get asked some very funny questions. Very funny. I find them very funny because it's just funny. Really interesting fact is I hated history all my life. And then I ended up landing it in college. Like I was like, what? I ended up in history because I always ran away from history. In high school, I didn't want to do history. I ran away, and then it was just there waiting for me in college. And when I decided to do international relations, it was international relations and history. So I couldn't run away from it for long. I know, and I find it sad because it was something that was removed from their education system because they didn't have a chance to actually learn about Africans. Because I find it funny that people are still asking if we have huts in Africa, and it's hilarious because have you seen what Nigerians are doing with fashion? And that's why a lot of the world is actually shocked that Nigerians are so fashionable. What do you take Nigerians for? Have you seen Nigeria? I mean, Nigeria is chaotic now, but still, Nigerians are actually very, very knowledgeable, not just about their selves, but also about the rest of the world. You find Nigerians who speak Portuguese, you find Nigerians who speak Arabic, right? And we have knowledge of every part of the world. And I think that's what just makes it easier for us to assimilate, because you find a Nigerian who can speak Arabic, you find a Nigerian who can speak Portuguese, you find a Nigerian who can speak English. Some of them can speak 5 languages at a stretch, which some people might not find important, right? But we find some of these things important. So, oh yeah. Oh, thank you, Alexander. I try. See, this is what I'm telling you about my residual knowledge, guys. See, please, that's not what we're doing here. This is not this is not a matchmaking live. We learn makeup here and we learn random facts to increase our mental capacity. So I don't know how you get an African girl. I don't know. I really don't know. I can't tell you. I'm not in the best position to tell you. I really don't know. So what was I gonna say? Oh, it's 1 a.m. in yeah, it's 1 a.m. here, 1 a.m. 8 a.m. Cape Town, nice. 8 a.m. in Cape Town. Is raining really? I mean, it has been raining for a bit here, but not anymore. Not today, but like yesterday and the day before, it rained. It really poured, but it's not rained again since. Yesterday was pretty sunny. It was actually really sunny. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, Dominic. Hi, Dominic. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, well, I mean, it depends. What is your motive for getting an African girl? What is your motive, right? I want to know your motive. What is your motive? Because you said, how do I get an African girl? What is your motive? I want to know that motive. It's hot, really. 26 degrees. Lucky you. It was literally 0 degrees yesterday, guys. It was cold. Like I'm so scared. I hope I don't get like a serious cold because I still think I'm in the summer wearing like one turtleneck out. It's very cold. Ah, welcome, Raging. Raging, you've come here before to ask me this. That is crazy. That is crazy. You've come here with this line before. Don't do that, please, guys. Don't do that. Come on, come on. Don't do that. Anyways, guys, I'll be back here tomorrow again by 10 p.m. And maybe I'll try to start maybe around 9:30. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. I'm not promising anything, but maybe I'll try to start earlier so that we have more trivias to do. Okay? He's been here before and he's asked those exact questions and he's provided the same exact answer. I think that's crazy. Of course, I'm not gonna answer you. I will not entertain that question. Don't bother. I won't answer you. Okay. 20 today. Really? Yes, I heard it was supposed to snow very soon. Yeah, so I'm not ready for the snow. I'm not ready for the snow. I've gotten so comfortable, right? I've gotten so comfortable. Yeah. Hmm. Eh, let's see. Tomorrow I'm thinking of starting by 9:30 instead of 10 so that we can have enough time because today we're really eating into the time. But I'm here because I'm not going to work tomorrow. Like there's no work for me, so I'm like a bit relaxed, right? So uh oh, thank you so much, Miss Dinkles. I hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you guys. It's been such a wonderful night. I've learned so much from you guys. Thank you so much for willing to share. Miss Dinkles, I'm still waiting for your question, the one you wanted to ask. If you don't want to ask it here, you can obviously ask it on my Instagram. I've left my Instagram, guys. You can connect with me on Instagram, send me a DM, and I would answer you. We'll talk more on Instagram. So, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Akers. Thank you for participating in the trivia. You were such a trooper. I love that you answered the questions. And you, Miss Dinkles, you showed off your science skills. Come on. Okay, tomorrow I'm going to bring more of the mix of questions. I'm going to have different mixes of questions. So, guys, please do come back and I will see you again. Please share my video, subscribe, turn on your notification bells, like, comment, and please, most importantly, connect with me on Instagram. Send me a DM and we can talk more on the Bye, Miss Biology. Hey, because you're something else. Bye, Miss Biology. Thank you guys so much for being on my live, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you guys. Good night, guys. Good night. Good night. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow.